When it comes to selecting fabric for your quilts, there are cats and there's dogs and there's pigs and there's cows and there's bees and raccoons. When it comes to all creatures great and small, what is your favorite? Keep watching. Hi, it's Donna Robertson with Fabric Cafe, and today we have all creatures great and small. When it comes to quilting, we have some adorable fabric for you, and you'll be able to pick what you like best. Now, let's go over here and see the first quilt. Now, this one is one of our all-time favorite quilts. It's called So Quick. This gives you an opportunity to see the size of the quilt, and this has a big 10-inch block, so it'll show all those creatures off real nicely. Let's put that over here, and we will look at the first fabric. Now, these are called Forest Friends, and are these adorable? Look at this. We have fox, we have raccoons, squirrels, and some of the most entertaining little creatures around are the squirrels. They are so fun. And it's always fun whenever you see a fawn. I was out for a walk with Fran just a couple of weeks ago, and in a busy neighborhood place, there was a little fawn over in a flower bed, and we got all concerned, and we went back to the house, and her husband says, "Don't worry about it, the mama will be back very shortly." So this one has a cute little fabric for your big square here. And then for the number 2 fabric, which is your lightest of the remaining, it will go right here. And this green is great. It just really coordinates well with the different greens. It has multiple colors or shades of green. Then the third one is going to be for these places here. So you have your focus, your light, and your dark fabric, and that's the way the patterns are written. Now the pattern is called So Quick. It is available in Quilt Favorites is the book that it's available in, or it is an individual pattern. The name of the kit is Forest Friends, and you can search on that, or 8021-671 on our website to be able to find that. Now, one of the things I want to point out is every quilt we show you today is made for one of my books or one of my individual patterns. You get one free pattern with every kit you purchase, or if you buy 3 kits, you'll be able to get a book free instead of the little patterns. Okay, the next quilt that I want to show you, this one is a last chance that's coming up. And this is for those bird watchers. And these are awesome birds. And you'll see the cardinals and the loons, and I guess this is supposed to be a robin here. And the focus fabric will go in the big block. Your second one is the light blue. That will go here. And then your darkest fabric, or the number 3 fabric, will be the border and these blocks. This one is called Lakeside Story 2. It's 8021-672. So Quick is your pattern, and Quilt Favorites is the book. Now, there are only 7 of these remaining. And remember, 1 quilt kit will make a lap, 2 will make a twin, and 4 will make a king queen. So you can make it any size that you want. Now, this one is called Landslide, and this one is a quilt from my most recent book, which is Jiffy, Quilts in a Jiffy. And it has a big focus, block, and then it has a half square triangle block. And that was Natalie that you got a little glimpse of there. All right. So with this one, we've got some pieces and parts for you. So let's move this fabric over here, and we'll talk about kitties and talk about bird watching. I have a new kitten, and she is a bird watcher. So these are these many faceted kitties. Aren't they cute? And so this is your focus fabric. It's going to go in your largest block right here. And then the red and the blue, the number 2 and 3 fabric, will be making this half square triangle. So let's flip through this fabric again. So we have our kitties. We have our red as our number 2, and we have the blue with all of the colors from the kitty in the number 3 spot. Now for pieces and parts, let's show you how this works. First of all, we've got a square. It's that simple. You're going to make a square right here, and that goes in this spot. Then the next thing you have will be the half square triangle, and that one is going to go just like this. And let's crop that out so you can see what it looks like without the other colors there. And here, and here, and we'll put this over here so that you can kind of see how that looks. That's going to be a smashing kit. I love it. All right. Now, the information for you is this one is called Groovy Kittens. And it's Landslide is your pattern, which is only available in the book Quilts in a Jiffy. The alternate pattern is Sweet Times. That means that the kitties will be in every one of these big blocks. And then the outlines or the borders around each block will be your red and your blue. So remember that because any 3 yards will work with any pattern, then you could use any pattern in any book or any individual pattern, and the 3 yards will work. Okay, the next one. This one is called Garden Path, and Garden Path has another big block, and then it has the offset corner blocks on the secondary quilt. This one is a lot of fun. We don't have that, but we have something equally as bright and fun. This one is called Night at the Opera. So are you a puppy lover? You'll love this one. It reminds me of my hairstylist. She always has her little puppy at the shop with her, and it's a real cute little puppy, and she dresses him up, or I guess it's a her. But anyway, this is so cute. So this will go here in this colorful block, and then your background fabric is right here, and this is the number 2 fabric. In this particular quilt, I really like using a small print in the number 2 because there's a lot of background showing. And then your accents with your design will be your number 3, and this will go in the borders, and it will also be your corner blocks. So this one is 8021674, Night at the Opera. It is the pattern from Garden Path from Fast and Fun. It's only available in that book, but an alternate pattern would be bold blocks. And once again, you would have a big block of your puppies, and then you would sash it with the remaining 2. Okay, next we have Tic Tac is the pattern, and this one is great for using 2 bold prints. So the last one we used 1 bold print, and then 2 with either smaller prints or solid, but this one we're going to use 2 different bold prints, and then they're sashed here with the little cornerstones in the sashing. Okay, we'll put that up here. And hot diggity dog, we've got some cute fabric. And of course I always have to mention Felicia, my granddaughter. She has weenie dogs, lives down in Florida, and they're as sweet as they can be. So here we have our hot diggity dog. That'll be in our position number 1, which is going to be this darker here. That's your position number 1. Then your position number 2 are these cute little treats, doggy treats, and little bowls. It's just precious. That will go here in the secondary block. So you're going to have alternate blocks with your 1 and your 2. And then your sashing is going to be here in your black polka dot. So this will be in your little squares. You'll get little peaks of the puppy treats. So this one is called Hot Diggity Dogs, and it is 8021675. Tic Tac is your pattern. Easy Peasy is the book, and it's also available as an individual, so you can get it either way. So the next one that we have for those who are like we live out in the suburbs of Bullard, and we actually have chickens. Now these are puppy dogs, but we have a quilt we're going to show you. This one is called Town Square. So you put your focus fabric here, and they kind of float on the surface. It really causes your focus fabric to stand out. And so this is chicken fabric that we're going to share with you today, and we've got pieces and parts. Let me move the pieces and parts over. We'll run through the fabric with you first. Now these are colorful. Now we recently bought chicks and put them under our hens, only to find out that We bought all hens, and we have a beautiful rooster out of the bunch. He is gorgeous, and they always look so pretty. So here we have our chickens, and then our 2 remaining are the bandana prints. These are so cute, and I love the way the golds and the reds will work with the chickens. Let's do this so you can see how pretty those look together. It just really picks up the reds in the chickens and the roosters. Okay, let's do some pieces and parts. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut your squares, and then you're going to add pieces and parts to that. So if you were making the quilt with the instructions, I will tell you that you need to do your long strips like this, and then we cut what we call units, and that's how the pattern is written. It will tell you to cut units off of the side of your long strip. Then you apply your units to the top of the block and to the bottom of the block like that. Then you do another pieces and parts, and this one is a huge pieces and parts. Let me show you how this one looks. So see, we've got big wide strips that are sewn together. Those are then cut like this. So you've got those units cut off the side. They're just much larger. So that is going to go here and here. And here is your block. Isn't that awesome? This is a really good kind of a country, or what's the popular term now? Farmhouse. So this is a farmhouse chic quilt for sure. Isn't that great? So that one is called Chicken Scratch. Chicken Scratch is made with Town Square. It's 8021676, and it is Town Square pattern. It does come as an individual. It's also available in the Easy Peasy 3-yard quilt book. Okay, the next one that we're going to be working with is called Bold Blocks. And Bold Blocks is another that really shows off those big blocks. I love the big blocks whenever you're using the novelty prints. So we're going to have an asymmetrical design, makes it a little more modern looking, and we'll put that over here. And this is for those who like those fish. Now John's running the camera, but at his house he has a big aquarium. Not exactly the kind of fish you'd find in the aquarium, but they do remind me of him having fish. Now my husband, on the other hand, he likes to sit in a boat and try to catch them. So this is your focused fabric, and that'll go in your big block. And if you have a fisherman in your life, this would be great for a gift. Put the light color in the background, and then this will be your trim or your sashing on these blocks. And doesn't that just look like you're looking through water and you see the underwater scene? That is really going to be a fun one if you've got need a fishing spot. 8021579. Bold Blocks is your pattern, and it is from the book Pretty Darn Quick. Okay, let's see, we've got Dominique. Dominique is a fun one. When I first designed this, I did it to get this little flower look, and it's a super easy quilt to make. I'll block it out for you so you can see. And you can use either 2 bold prints, or just a good high contrast here is important. And the darkest fabric should be in your sashing. So let's look at this one. This one is called Be Mine. So my niece, Becca, just started raising bees, and I've seen her in her garb with her, what do they call those, beekeeper outfits. Looks like she's from outer space or something. But here's our bees. That's your number 1 fabric. That's going to be where you see the print here in the quilt. So it'll be here and here. And then we wanted to put a secondary print in there. So this will be here and here. So that's going to look really cute with those bees right beside those little flowers. And then the yellow is going to go in your sashing and make up your pretty little yellow flower. That is cute. So Be Mine 8021677. Dominique is your pattern, and it's in the book Modern Views, and it's also available as an individual. Now, all creatures great and small would not be complete without some farm animals like pigs and cows, and we're going to use this quilt pattern for that. This is your focus print, and then we have a rail fence block here. So let's put that up here. And what would a farm be like without a fence? Got to have a fence to hold all those cows and chickens and pigs in. So this will be great again for those farmhouse chic homes, and also if you've got a friend, or how about a 4-H student that is needing to make a quilt, because I know that's a real popular thing too to sew. So here we have our animals. They'll go right here in this block, and then you'll fence them in, making the rail fence. Light goes here, dark goes here, out of these two prints. This is going to be a really fun quilt. Your information is 8021678 Cowtown. Porch Rails is your pattern, and it is in the book Pretty Darn Quick. Now those are our All Creatures Great and Small. We hope you've enjoyed it. I know we had a lot of fun putting them together, and we all have our favorites, and I know you do too. Be sure to check out our website at fabriccafe.com, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please, please, please leave me a comment. I will answer every comment if you will do that. And we look forward to seeing you again.